everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today I am going to be making a reusable travel tracker. So within these next 3 months, including this month, we are doing some traveling. We have 2 weddings and then just like our little mini family vacation. And so I'm going to have to do packing lists for all of them, and I really don't want to have to make them over and over again. So I thought I would make one and it would work for both kinds of trips. And then I will laminate it. That way I can just use some wet erase markers on it and just fill it in that way. And that way when the trip's over, I can just like wipe it clean and all of that good stuff. So I have just a blank sheet of paper. This is just one of the happy notes. It's the sketch paper, and I figured this one would be great, and of course it has purple on it, so I figured why not. So some things that I pulled out to use today is the Planner Babe Classic sticker book. I have fun alphabets here. And then I have travel, and I may pull out colorful boxes or colorful shapes as well, because I may need some of those in here. So let's go ahead and start building this sheet. So first I'm going to go into the travel, because I do know there's some kind of, whatchamacallit, like decorative type stickers. So I want to see like what types travel related, like is there one that says like traveling? I like this Explore. Ooh, I really want to put together like, let's go explore, that kind of thing. So let's do that. So we're going to use this to title my page, actually. Instead of using fun alphabets, I think I'm going to use this instead. So let's do, let's go explore. So that's what we'll call this little sheet. Let's go explore, and then I think I'm going to stick a little suitcase there, or a little plane, whatever I have. I'm not sure what we have yet. So let's see what's on here. These are really cute. We have really cute scooters. I like those. So I know in Planner Babe we do have some cute like little suitcase stickers, so I think I'm going to use one of these. And then there's a cute little plane, so let's do like one of these on here with a little plane, and then I think somewhere there's a little car. So I'm gonna find a little car. That's a big car. I want a little car. I think there's one in here. I don't think so. I lied. Let's use one of these cute little scooters. Why not? That could be our little car. So I'm just gonna do that, and then let's do do I want to do like a little passport or glasses? I kind of like the glasses. I'm kind of digging these in your face bougie glasses over here. But they're too big. Let me see if I can lift up this plane just a little bit and have the plane go on top of the glasses, and that might be a little bit better. There we go. Get that in there. There we go. Okay, so let's go explore. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to lift this back up real quick, if it'll let me. Sometimes it lets you, sometimes it doesn't. It kind of just depends on the day, I feel like. I feel like every time I see other planners like lift up stickers with no problem, I'm like, mine never do that. Mine always like tear up the paper, and I don't get it. But sometimes they like are able to just like peel up stickers with no problem. That doesn't always happen, but it looks like we're doing good today. There we go. I'm gonna just put that let's on top. Let's go explore. Okie dokie. Alright, so I got a cluster of craziness in there. Alright, so I made a list of some things I need to make sure. I need to have my flight stickers, my checklist for like my packing list, like a little expense section, because we did save up for like a certain amount for each trip. So I think I'm just going to put like, this is how much we have saved, you know, for this specific trip. And then of course like hotel and maybe itinerary of what we're planning to do while we're there, though I have no clue how accurate that's going to be because I don't know. So let's start with packing list first. So I think I'm going to do depending on how much I can fit, I might do packing list on one side and then more of like the travel list on the other side. So maybe I'll make my front my travel list and then I'll have my packing lists on the back. So let's do flight info on this page. So maybe we'll do like breakdown of everything that's going on for that. So we'll do flight info. Flight info. I almost said flight imbo, and I was like, that is not right. Not what I was meaning to say. So let's do some little cute flight info. And I really like the ones from the Planner Babe. These ones are just really, really cute. So let's do these over here. So I'm going to do flight info. So we have return. No, I need to put outbound first. Let's do outbound because that's like going, and then return is coming home. Get it together, Joe. All right, and then we're gonna stick that one there. Okay, so we have going and coming back home. Let's see, what else could we include? We can include our hotel info, as well as we could include our expense info. So I think I'm gonna use colorful shapes for the expense part. And I'm feeling either like a circle or those half circle-y thingies. I don't know what those are. Maybe not. I don't like that shape. I'm just not feeling that shape, you guys. I don't know. I kind of like the black because then I can do color whatchamacallit. So I think we're going to put this up here, and then I'll put budget. And we'll put how much my budget is. So I am going to pull out my Fun Alphabets sticker book. And let's just find a fun font that's not see-through, because we're not going to be able to, you know, see it. If it's on see-through, we're not going to be able to see very well because I want to layer it on top. So I'm going to pick a fun font that is on a paper sticker. Ooh, that hollow though. I love the hollow. I think I kind of like these ones because this matches that suitcase. So I'm going to put budget. So let's do it down because I don't want all the letters like all right next to each other, because that kind of bothers me. So I'm going to write budget. Hopefully these fit. I'm not putting them all the way down, so that way if I have to move and layer a little bit more, I can. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to. They don't fit. Of course. Of course we can't fit budget. Okay, so I'm just going to peel these all off and we'll readjust this. These are too big. These are some big letters. What if we do it at like a little curve? I think that'll be cute. So if we do because I don't need that whole circle for writing my budget in. And then I just need a T. But again, I think I'm going to rearrange these so they fit a little bit better because we're still a little crazy looking. Maybe if I pull some letters down. Come on. I'm like having the hardest time. I can't speak either. Okay, let's do the B more over here. The U. So my D and G would be my center. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this is somewhat centered so that way it doesn't look so crazy. Because right now we're looking a little crazy. Oh, you gotta love stickers and playing with stickers and trying to do something different, you know? I think that T is okay where it is. I just need to fix this E. It needs to be a little bit more crazy. Okay, I think that's good. We're gonna go with that. So I have my budget for my whole trip. So in here I'll write like $400 for this trip, because some of them are like really short trips, so we don't need anything elaborate. Like our California trip is a lot more just because it's California and it's more expensive, everything's more expensive there, you know. So we're gonna do that. Let's see, we are doing, one of them is a road trip, so I'm kind of wondering if I should put like a little road trip section. I'm thinking would be a good idea. So maybe I'll do road trip, and then I believe in here there's to and from. Yes, there is. So some of our trips are flight, and then some of them are a road trip. So I think what I'll do is I'll do road trip, and then let's put this like here, and then we have 2. So we're like taking a road trip to, and then let's just do this from, even though I know where we're coming from, but we could do that for like there and back. Or like I can use this more of like a when we're going, more so kind of thing. But we could do to and from. So like our road trip that we're doing is to Kansas City for a wedding. So I can say like to Kansas City from blah, blah, blah. And then I could put like the dates on there. So I'm thinking I'm going to draw some lines. So let's do those now so that way they have time to dry. So let's draw some little lines on here. And just give myself a space to actually write on. Drawing some little lines. There we go. So kind of like my flight info, I'm doing the same thing for, you know, for when we're taking a road trip instead. So we can do to and from. I don't think this book has dates. Oh, here we go. These are cute. So we could put the date from when to when. Oh, these are cute. There was to and from right here. That's okay. I like that font. I like that font. But we could use this for, let's see. I like those off to stickers too. There's just a lot of like really cute stickers in this travel book. Let's use these cute little date ones, and then I could put the dates. So like from when we're going, from this date to this date. So let's do one of these pretty light greens. So let's do from here to, let's do like this peachy color. Okay, so I'll put like we're going to Kansas City from Colorado on these dates, and then that's when we're coming home kind of thing. So that'll be like my little info for driving, and then we'll have like my flight info. Okay, now I need a little hotel information. I think that was in this sticker book. Gotta figure out where I saw them. I kind of like made notes of like what books things were in. But of course now I'm like, I don't remember where it actually was. But I believe there's like a little flight info, or not flight info, hotel info stickers. So that's what I want. There they are. So we want a little section for hotel. So we are staying in a hotel for one of our trips. So I do want to include our hotel info. And I kind of want to have like a place to put the address. So I think I'm going to get another one of these colorful shapes. And let's use this shape. Let's try it. Because, you know, I got to get my black in here somehow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer these so I can put my hotel, like what's the hotel called when we check in, when we need to check out. But then I could put the address of the hotel. Just so like it's right in my planner. I don't have to like search in my emails to find all of that stuff if I don't want to, which sometimes, you know, hunting through your emails is not fun, and I don't want to deal with that. So let's write address here. Okay, there we go. Address. Okie dokie. Alright, what else do I need? And then there was some cute little itinerary stickers, which for the most part, we don't know 100% what we're doing. We know like we have ideas, but they're not like set in stone. There's nothing that we're like, we have to do this kind of thing. So I think it'll just be fun to kind of have this on here, but we don't have to use it, I guess. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on here because a few of the days we want to make sure, you know, we have what we need. So I think I'm going to put 2 little itineraries on here because, like, especially our California trip, we can do like a lot more while we're there, as far as like time wise, because we're there for not quite a week, but we are there for a hot minute. So we're going to just make 2 little spots for our itinerary. Okay, so I think that's everything as far as like our main info. Like, we have our budget, we have our flights, we have road tripping, our hotel information, and then what's this called? Itinerary. So on the back, I think I'm going to make sections for packing lists. So I'm going to make them for each one of us because my husband literally forgets something every time we travel. So I kind of try my best to keep track of both mine, his, and our kiddos. So I think I'm going to do that. So I think I'm going to use the 2 that are in the travel, and then I think I'm going to use one from Planner Babe for my kiddo, since hers could be like a little bit of a smaller list. But let's use these. These are really cute because it says time to pack, and then it says projected weather, which I think would be really, really cute. I don't know, why we're not going to focus, but it says, anyway, it says projected weather on it, and so I can leave that, and then we can just like circle it, you know, so that way we kind of know what we need to be bringing. So I'm going to try and lay this down as evenly straight as humanly possible. And then there's another one, so I'm going to go ahead and use that, because again, I don't feel bad using it because, you know, because I'm laminating it, so I'll be able to use this over and over and over again for all of our trips from here and forever to the end of time. So maybe making a new one will be like just for fun or kind of thing. So I'm going to put this down. I'm using my ruler to kind of help me make sure they're somewhat even as far as like going across. And then I'm going to use this one from Planner Babe, and it's colorful, but I figured this one would be kind of cute for the kiddo. A little bit cuter. So I'm just going to stick that somewhat in the center there. All right, so we have that. So I think I'm going to label whose is what, whose list that's for. So there's little letters in here, if I could find them. There they are. So these are cute. They're like the little, you know, typewriter style letters for like when you travel. So we're gonna write Nene, or maybe I'll do Nevaeh. Maybe I'll do her whole name. We'll do her whole name. Why not? And whoop. Come on. I don't even think I need a D. I definitely don't even need a D at all. Of course, I pull up a letter that I don't need at all in my life. Alright, so let's do Nay. Let's see. I found my tweezers after looking for them for weeks. After I changed all around my desk, I like could not find them to save my life. So I'm super glad that I was able to finally find them. And I need another E. Can I get an E? Can I get an H? There we go. And there's a cute little heart, so I'm going to put a little heart. There we go. So we have Nevaeh, and then we'll have the hubby, so we'll do Zach. We'll do him as yellow. Spread these ones out a little bit more. And an H. I'm glad there's like quite a few of each letter. That's good. Good to know. I could definitely use these again. And then we'll do one for me. J-O, J, and an O. There we go. Okay, So I have my list, hubby's list, kiddo's list. Now we get to just like decorate and make this look super, super, super cute. So that'll be like clothes, any electronics, toiletries, blah, 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 all of that fun stuff. All the things that we need. Let's see. I like this adventure sticker. Let's put this down over here. Adventure. What other little cute things do we have on here? If I could pull these up. Oh my goodness. There we go. Just gonna layer these on here. Add some cute things. If it'll let me peel these clear up. Come on. Okay. They're like, don't use me. Well, I'm gonna use you, so stop it. I need to use my stickers, people. What part of that don't we understand? Well, I don't like where that one goes now. Now I don't want to use you, so I guess you got your wish. I like this little passport, though. Okie dokie. I don't need a ton on here. Like I said, it's just, let's do this family trip. If we take a family trip, like when we go on our first trip at the end of this month, it's just me and my hubby. We get to leave the kiddo at home. So I'm super excited because it's been a while since we've had a vacation without the kid. So I'm pretty stoked, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just looking, making sure there's nothing else that we need. I think this is pretty good. I like it. I think I have everything on here. I have everything that I wrote down that I know like matters, that I need to make sure I have flight info, stuff for budget, stuff for a road trip, hotel, itinerary, and then I have spots that I can write on. So now our final step, or I guess not quite our final step, but our next to final step is to laminate. So I'm going to put my books away. So again, we used Planner Basics, not Planner Basics, good Lord, Planner Babe. I don't know why my brain was like, Planner Basics. Yeah, that's what we're using. No, that's not what we're using. Planner Babe. We use Travel. We use some from Colorful Shapes. And then we use some from Fun Alphabet. So, our next step, I just turned on my little laminator. It's just a little Scotch laminator. I just turned it on. It's going to get warmed up. So I'm going to let that warm up real quick and then we will get this laminated. So I just have some standard 3mm laminating sheets. I do have self-laminating ones as well, but I'm going to go ahead and use my laminator just because I haven't used it in a while, so I figure why not. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it in here. So I'm just placing my sheet. You can place it, I don't know, I guess wherever. Either way, I'm going to have to trim it, obviously. But I do want to make sure I have like space to trim and that it has a space to seal. So I'm going to stick it closer to one side, so I really only have to work harder on one side. And we're just going to stick it in here. Then I'm going to get my punch out. I'm going to use my old punch and not my new punch because I'd rather destroy my old punch than my new punch. So I have my pink punch here. So once I've got this laminated, all I'm going to do is cut around here and then I will punch it with my pink punch. Because this is only 3mm, I think it'll be just fine punching. If you're using like a thicker type, thicker type laminating sheet, like 5mm or even like 10, which I don't think you would want to do 10 because that is like cover thick, then probably you'll have to do like the hand punch route, which you just take a hand like single hole puncher and then you would have to cut out the little stem. So you can definitely do that option as well. And then the pens that I'm going to use, I have these and I absolutely love them. I use them on my dry erase board that is hanging on my wall. So these are Lumo Color Stadler, I think. I could be like totally butchering that, but I really like these because they have a super fine tip. They're non-permanent and they are wet erase. So they're really great, and they come in all these fun colors. If I could find them on Amazon, I will make sure to link them. I actually think I got mine from Amazon, so once I find them, I'll make sure to link them down below. But they have a super fine tip, so it's going to make it really nice, especially writing on my back page here. It's going to make it so much easier to write. I won't be using like a super thick marker, so I really do like these. I will make sure to leave a link to them if they're on Amazon, which again, I'm like 95% sure I bought them on Amazon, but just in case I did not, you know, just that little disclaimer. But I will make sure to try my best to link these, and then if not, I will try and find what store I got them on and leave the link to that down below. So but I really like these. They come in, you know, rainbow of colors. The only color it doesn't have is pink, which I'm okay with, but I really do like these. And of course it has your black, but these are just really great pens, and like I said, I use them on my dry erase, and then you just take some water and gently wipe it off. Super easy. So my laminator is almost warmed up here. I've just been waiting, biding my time. So I'm gonna stick this in ever so gently, waiting for it to register here. There we go. Got it in, and I'm just going to feed this through. Alright, and there we go. I'm going to go ahead and feed it through one more time just for fun, just because I like to have that reassurance that it's as laminated as possible. So I'm just going to feed it through one more time, and then we'll get it cut. Alrighty, there we go. So I am going to leave my laminator on because I am going to laminate it at the end. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to cut this. And to do that, I'm using my paper cutter because I'm lazy and it's just a lot easier. You do want to make sure, you're not going to be able to see it, but there is like the slightest bit of like an air pocket that you can kind of see. Not really. You probably can't see it on camera, but you don't want to cut. So you don't want to like go right up against the paper. You want to cut just above that little seam that it made, because if you cut that seam, it'll open the lamination. And since you are planning to use, you know, wet erase, that means water could get inside and it would like destroy. So I did leave a little bit of a rim there just to make sure. So I'm just looking, making sure I don't hit that rim on all my sides. So I will have a little bit of a border going around here. Okay, and I think I'm going to leave the bottom one. So because these are, it's like sharp, you guys, this is some sharp plastic. I'm going to take my scissors. You can take a corner rounder, but I don't have one small enough. And I'm just going to gently go through and kind of snip off the little bitty ends of these, just so that way I'm not stabbing myself. Because they do not feel good. They are super, super sharp. So I'm just going through and just like trying my best to get somewhat of a rounded corner. That way I'm not stabbing myself. Alright. There we go. So there is our sheet all cut out, laminated. Now I just need to punch it with my hole punch. So I'm going to line it up. Because this is classic size, I'm going to line it up with where the classic size punches are. And I'm going to push as hard as I can. And it should go through pretty easily. And there we go. So, because, side note, because I did leave a little bit of a border, I kind of have like a double punch, but I'm not mad at it because it's kind of leaving my seal. So if you don't want that double punch, you could definitely on this side, you can cut a little bit closer, but because I have, I left a pretty big border on this side because I didn't want to mess up that seal. I ended up with like a little bit of a double punch, and that's totally okay with me. You know, that can be fixed. We can add some stickers right there and make it look super cute, and then you would never know. But honestly, I'm going to be using this so much that it honestly does not bug me. And it's going to work just the same. So let me get my planner here, And let's just throw this in somewhere random. Let's go to the back here, throw that in, and you can see that double punch literally does not affect it at all. I mean, it affects the look. So if that bothers you, you can throw some extra washi tape on there, easy peasy, and then repunch it in those same spots. So I'm just going to run this through one more time, just like one final good run through my laminator. Then I could turn my laminator off and we will be all done with this. All right, and there we go. We're all set, so I can write on it now. I'm going to let it cool down. It's a little warm. But now I can write on it, and I can reuse this for all 3 of our trips that we have finishing out this year. Mine kind of got resealed, and you definitely can't see, but there's like definitely a little bubble in here now. So it resealed those holes, so now hopefully when I'm using water on here, that water won't seep in and ruin this. So hopefully I can use this for the rest of our trips this year, for any trips next year, and all of that good stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!